guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my easy steps on how to contour like a pro. So in this video I will literally be using 2 products and 1 brush. So if you want to see how I did my contour and highlight, then just keep watching. So I thought first off for this tutorial I would explain like how I prep my skin before doing my contour. So first off I take the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm and apply that using a stippling brush. I feel like it just buffed it into the skin better than using your fingers. And then I go in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation and I'm just applying this with my beauty blender, which is a recent purchase of mine. And holy guacamole, it is amazing. Then next off, as you can see here, I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain, which, as I've mentioned before, isn't really porcelain, but has great coverage and I do love it. I wouldn't recommend this as an under eye concealer though, because this was creasing all day, even though I powdered it, and you know me, I'm a dry skinned gal, so we shouldn't need that much powder. Also taking the concealer right on the jawline because this is where I suffer with the most redness on my skin. I also feel like it's super important to make sure this area is really flawless because people's eyes are naturally drawn to there because they want to look at your chiseled cheekbones. I'm using my trusty Collection Lasting Perfection for under eye concealer and this is in the shade Fair. Then taking my beloved RCMA powder, which is running out and is also out of stock, but it's okay. It's okay, Sammy. Then onto the most important part, which is the contour. So I'm using these 2 contour shades and these are from Freedom and it's the contour pans in 03 and 04, which you can obviously clearly see. And honestly, mini rant, this brush is life. I found contour so difficult until I got this brush and it's the Morphe M143 and it is incredible. So I start off by taking the lighter contour shade, which is the Freedom 03, and run that from the middle of my ear to the corner of my mouth and then along my forehead. Well, 5 head or 6 head, whatever you want to call it. These contour pans are available at Superdrug for only £3. Bargain. Do the same on the other side and that is step 1 complete. For step 2, I'm going to take the contour pan in 04 and apply the tiniest bit to the centre of my brush, as you can see here. Then remember, suck your cheeks in and pull the fish face. I'm placing this right from where your ear starts and bringing it no further forward than the outer of your eye. Now going back to the original contour pan, which was 03, I'm running this down the sides of my nose. This brush is perfect for nose contour. Because of its fan shape, it fits perfectly in there and makes application snippy snap. Also running that just under the bottom lip to make it look fuller and poutier. And then also going over everywhere we've already placed the contour because I want to make sure everything's blended and you can't see the fact we've used 2 different powders. And honestly, it is as simple as that. 2 contour shades and 1 fan brush. And then for highlight, I'm taking the Lottie London Shimmer Squad and taking the shades Queen Bee, Trollmaker and The Good Girl and mixing them all together so I can be super extra with my highlight. Now the 2 brushes I seriously recommend for highlight are both by Morphe, like most of my brushes are, and it's the M501 and the M510. These are incredible for highlight. They're just small, but they pack it on and they make it look gorgeous. So here I'm dipping back into Queen Bee and one of my highlighting tips is taking like the warmest and darkest shade you're using for your highlight and putting this closest to the hairline. And then for your Cupid's bow and your nose and your chin highlight, I try and take the one that's like closest to my skin tone. So in this case it's the Good Girl. Because I don't really like it when people have like a stark white on their nose. I think it just looks a bit weird. And I just want something a bit more natural. Well, this isn't really natural, but hopefully you get what I mean. And at this point I was like, that's a little bit too blinding. So I went in with my beauty blender, which obviously still has a bit of foundation and concealer on from earlier, and just literally dabbed that over my nose just to like tone it down a little. Then nobody wants to look like a Neapolitan ice cream, so I'm taking this blush brush with no product on it and just making sure our contour and highlight are seamlessly blended. Woo! And that is the finished contour and highlight mini tutorial. So there we go, that is a really simple way to contour using only 2 products and 1 brush. Honestly, I swear by this brush for contouring. It has made life so easy. I know contouring is so difficult, but I honestly feel you can contour like a pro using this brush. I also just wanted to add in a quick side note. If you haven't already watched my first video on my giveaway announcement, I will leave it linked either on the screen or down below. But in my first giveaway announcement, I released the first 2 prizes, and today I'm actually wearing the 3rd prize, and that is on my lips. Now this is the NYX Cosmetic Metals liquid lipstick in Speed of Light. Now this colour is insane. It is actually the first metallic liquid lipstick I've owned, but I am obsessed with it. I think for just like this daytime look, it just gives you something really awesome, just gives you that pop of colour, and it is the most stunning shade. So if you'd like to get your hands on it, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. You also click my face to subscribe, and then comment down below if you've entered. I hope to see you guys very soon and have a fantastic day. Bye!